We're going to talk about the yes and no layout, otherwise known as the wish layout. There are 7 slots here, starting with number 1 on the far left-hand side. It is the past, emotions, and the subconscious. Slot number 2 is thoughts, mental communication. Number 3 is creative activity, social involvement, and your love life. 4 is the persona, what you wear, what people see, and the whole purpose in life. It says a lot, doesn't it? Health and energy is your 5th slot. Spiritual expansion, good fortune, luck is your 6th slot. Your card 7 is teaching, karma, and discipline. This is your wish layout or your yes and no. This is a great layout to do for a party or for a time slot that you don't have a lot of time, a real quick little question and answer period. It's very good as a wish layout because when you have the cards and you have shuffled them, you've laid them out, for me, and I'll tell you how to figure it out for you, the more cards that are upright are the ones that say yes to me. So if you have 5 to 6 out of your 7 that are upright, that's a yes. If you have the multitude in reverse, that's a no. Let's go with a real quick layout, and I don't have a question in mind, so we'll just put the High Priestess in slot number 1. She's in your past, your emotions, and your subconscious. You have the Tower card in an upright position for thoughts and mental communication. You have the 7 of Swords in your social involvement, love life, and creative activity. You have the Page of Wands now in reverse, whole purpose in life, and your persona. You have the 2 of Wands in your health and energy in an upright position. In spiritual expansion and good fortune, your 6th house, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. 7th, you have the Judgment card in reverse. That's teaching and karma. Oh, how perfect that is, and I'll explain that in a moment. So if I had asked a question, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in an upright position out of the 7. That's the majority. So for me, I would say the answer to this question is yes. It is called a yes or a no, and also they would get their wish. So let's look at this for a moment. The High Priestess, let's try to create a story with this. The High Priestess, the High Priestess is in an upright position. She's in past and emotions and subconscious. The High Priestess is a Bava Java. The B is Bava, J is Java. There's no black and white though. It's black and gray. So we've got the High Priestess, a mixture of Christianity and spirituality in the past. This card comes up a lot for nuns and that sort of thing. People who have left a religious energy or going into religious energy. You have the Tower card in the thoughts and mental communication. The Tower card in an upright position is saying this person's getting rid of a lot of things. See, it's not just enough to get a yes or a no. You need to tell them why it's a yes or a no and give them some insight to your client or your client why things are happening the way they are. And this could be done in a 5-minute, 6-minute, 7-minute reading should you be doing a party reading or a psychic fair or just somebody who's in a hurry and needs a few cards tossed. The creative activities, social involvement, and love life. I'm not liking that this is the Sneak Thief card. It is the 7 of Swords. I don't like it that it falls in creative activity. Don't let somebody steal your ideas. Social involvement and love life. Who's lying to you? Who's taking your time? Who's taking your energy? Be very careful about that, I would tell that person. Whole purpose in life, persona. This is your Page of Wands. Now, it's in reverse. In an upright position, it's often messages and ideas. When it's in reverse, we have to be very careful about the behavior of that person or the idea supposedly coming our way. Energy and health, the 2 of Wands. This fella has it all. He's very successful. He has successes behind him and he has successes in front of him. He holds the world in his hands. He's waiting for his ship to come in. What better than energy and health? Now, this card can be translated in this kind of slot as that person's health is going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. They're going to have the energy and the health to do what they want to do in the future, and probably coming out of a situation where health was maybe threatened or they were low energy of some sort. The spiritual expansion, good fortune, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. This is called a party card. Looks like this in an upright position. The party card, celebration, it can mean the birth of ideas, especially if it were to come up with the Empress. But it's in reverse, which says we may not have a whole lot to celebrate here, or things may not be happening in the way or in the order that we would like for them to be happening. So in spiritual expansion and good fortune, maybe a slowdown, maybe now is not the exact time for things to happen, but tell them to be patient, even in reverse. Seventh house, teaching and karma and discipline. A major arcana card, the judgment card. Look at the judgment card. We have all of these coffin-looking things and people coming out of them. Their arms are up, men, women, children. Healing going on here with the angel Raphael. Angel Gabriel. Calling out his people. A lot of gray on that card. So we have a lot of wisdom to be had. Judgment. It's in reverse though, which says we maybe haven't learned our lessons. And since this is a teaching and karma slot, a discipline slot, more work needs to be done on the situation. Now, if this was a yes or no, true question, yes, they're going to get their wish. And this is why. They're doing the work, even though it's not happening fast, because the reversed good fortune tells us that. However, health and energy tells us they've got it all, and they're going to continue to do well. Taking care of their persona, taking care of the ideas career-wise that are coming to them, because wands represent career. Creative activity, they need to be very careful about people taking from them time, energy, ideas. It's in an upright position, so that's probably happening right now. They're going to get their wish, but they need to defend what they're getting, what energy they're putting into it. Thoughts, mental communication, let's uncloud our mind. Let's get rid of those things that we don't want, we don't need. That could very well have to do with the sneak thief card. Maybe somebody's feeding us information that's not accurate. And since the page of wands is also considered messengers, pages are messengers, when it's in reverse, we have to be very careful about the messages we're receiving. Going back to the past and emotions, subconscious, working with the High Priestess. Lots of growth, lots of spiritual growth. I'm a little surprised it didn't happen over here with spiritual expansion. Just says that things are slowing down. That's your yes and no layout. I hope you enjoy it. I'd love to have feedback. Thank you very much.